Stillman podcast. Today I've got the winner of the Rush match from PXT. Extreme Killer. Okay. Uh, you added your audio? Yes? Okay. So, how did you feel about winning the Rush match? Well, I mean, out of all them people that were in it, I mean, I was surprised to see you win it. Like, wow. Hmm. So, my next question is, who's your target? Who are you going for? Wow. He better watch out, watch his back. He's coming to get you. Oh, damn. That is strong words. Oh, yeah. It's bad that, I mean, I know have you and him ever seen eye to eye? Yeah. If you had any words for him, like anything to say, what would you say to him? Well, I mean, if we ever could get him on here, maybe he could come back with something. But uh, hmm. well, well. So besides the World Championship, what other goals are you trying to set for yourself for PXT come in WWE 2K25? Hmm, cool. So you're saying you're gonna beat the record of holding the World Heavyweight Championship? You feel like you're gonna be the next Roman Reigns? Well, um, hmm. Um, also, I got a question. Besides, um, let me think. What was it? It's besides your father's legacy, before your father, who else was your biggest um hero, like in the wrestling company? like in the actual wrestling. I mean, PXT. I mean, anywhere. I mean, WWE. It's like, it should be in the party.
What about now? Oh, my bad.
We did that whole interview and not one person heard it. Oh,
My
that's
bad,
always
store.
fun. Anyway, let's try this again. Hey, Rocky, you want to be next? Okay, just stand here for a minute. Let's redo this. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Extreme Killer talking about PXT Rush.
What's up?
Take two. Anyway, what's do you feel that you're going to after winning the PXT Rush match? What is your biggest thing you're going for now?
Well, Jamari Marino is more or less going for heavyweight championship status. That's the only thing that's on his mind right now, other than killing his father's legacy.
That's cool. Um, what was the other question? I don't remember. Biggest influences. You
Well, I would say my influence in WWE would be more or less John Cena, a little bit of Roman Reigns.
Anybody in PXT?
Um, if we're talking about PXT, Electro has to be at the top of that list. I think for most people, the man is kind of like a myth around PXT. C. Joe, guy's an animal.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, um, okay, so if there was anything besides the World Heavyweight title, what other titles would you like to go for?
I'd like to go for another round with Mason if I could. Or I've been thinking about the X Championship. Always like new gold.
Yeah, I mean, I was the first to actually win that title, and then I lost. I defended it twice, and then I lost it.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
the
saw
second
it.
time it was a count out. Yeah, the second time it was a count out. That
Hey
wasn't
man,
my
you
fault.
win some, you lose some. That's all. It happens.
But
I wa-
um,
I kind of wanted to be the one to take it from you, but it's okay.
well, um, what else? Where do you see yourself in 5 years for PXT?
I definitely see myself at the top of the mountain of PXT. Like, of course, I can't tell the future, but I don't know if I'll be champion. But I definitely see Jamari becoming a legend around PXT at that time.
Hmm. Here's the final question. I think I saved the best for last.
Okay.
If you could face your father, what would you do to him?
I mean, right now he's in the hospital. It's where he needs to be. But if this man dare, if he ever wants to step in the ring with me, I'm gonna show him it's nothing like what he thinks he is. He is a sorry excuse for a man. He doesn't know how to treat women. My mother has more balls than him.
Dang.
It's just that simple. If he gets in the ring with me, I might murder the guy, and I'll enjoy doing it.
Strong stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Um, well, thank you for joining us. Um, we'll stay tuned and everybody watch PXT as Extreme Killer goes for the World Heavyweight Championship
Thanks for
in
having me.
PXT. Oh yeah, anytime. Um, I don't know who you got. I have no idea. I'll take Slade. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Slade to the arena or well, to the podcast.
Pleasure to be here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to know what are your goals for PXT?
My goals? Well, of
Yes.
course, my goals are to win the PXT Heavyweight Championship. I've never won the PXT Heavyweight Championship. I mean, I've won the MTW Intercontinental. I won the tag titles when they were a thing. I mean, I've been everywhere on the Indies. I've won the title in New Japan, but it all
Wow.
comes down to it comes down to whatever the future holds. Um, but I do want to win the PXT Heavyweight Championship once, one more time in my career.
Wow. Who is the biggest influence for you in WWE and in PXT?
My biggest inspiration when I was a kid, I, it was pretty self-apparent from my first appearance and my work on the Indies. I was a big fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
I was a fan of Stone Cold. I love that guy.
Well, I
Now,
think everybody did.
somebody who inspires me in my day-to-day life in PXT, that's got to be my wife, Ava. Ava is a big inspiration in PXT to not only just the women, but a lot of the men as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's. I believe she could be the best. Is she your manager also?
Yeah, her
I mean,
time in recovery is going to take a while, so she's going to be my manager for the time being.
okay. I mean, she could be just like a Paul Heyman, but not bald and walrus looking. But but she could probably be the best manager in PXT that anybody could probably have.
I think
And I'm just
I'm one of the lucky ones that actually gets to have her in his corner.
yeah. Uh, so um yeah, had it. Um, what are your goals for WWE 2K25? Like, what are
I
you hoping they have? What you want to do, and like other titles you want to go for?
honestly, I think I'd like to take a crack at Cody Rhodes if I get the chance.
A crack at Cody Rhodes. I think everybody wants a crack at Cody Rhodes.
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory that everybody wants to take a crack at that guy at this point. I mean, he's one of the biggest guys in the rest of the world right now, I believe.
Yeah, he's been champion for 300 days with that title.
And I mean, you did a good job getting the X title. That thing was apparent when it showed up.
Yeah. I mean, the person I beat was King Lumbax.
Yeah,
And it's like, I beat him for other titles. It's like, it always comes down to me and him, and I always end up beating him. But
from what I've seen, Lumbex and that guy Mac put on a pretty good match. I've seen
Yeah.
rivals come back from MTW. I mean, I've heard a lot of whispers that people want to see me face Zach again, and the Battle of A's and all that other sort of stuff.
Oh yeah. That would be cool.
But
Uh,
I
well,
think
I mean,
personally
oh,
that we're all doing pretty well, and you're doing as well as you can. The XT's doing well. Like I said, this
oh
this
yeah.
is my tour. This is the Slate tour. We're on a tear so far right now. I mean, you saw my match at my match Rush.
Oh yeah, I did. It was a really good match.
It was a pretty good one. And I mean, I saw that you had Jamari on not too long ago. My opinion of him isn't very high, but I think the kid's got talent.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think beating up your father is the way to, make a point.
Hmm.
But that's his business. It's not mine. My business was move ended when 1, 2, 3 happened.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna. Okay, so what's the next pay-per-view?
Pay per view. I am not at liberty to say, but I believe that it might be bankrupt.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of hoping. I'm really hoping to have a match. I mean, I don't care against who, but it would be great to have a match because I didn't get one on Rush. Um, yes, I lost the title,
I mean,
but
you gotta understand, Mr. Stillman. It's a slow and steady process at PXT. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody remembers when I got shoved by John Tugaloa. I got beaten by Adonis at Bond.
yeah. Mm.
Everybody remembers and then there was my match with Mason Dixon. That was a real comeback match for me, especially my match with Lawler. And
Oh yeah.
a good thing about Lawler, God bless that man. That man's a hard worker. It's a shame we're not going to see him anymore, but he's a he was a good worker when we had him.
Yeah, he was. Um. Oh, Here's a question. What influenced you to get into wrestling, like PXT or any kind of wrestling?
What influenced me to get into wrestling? It was something
Yes.
to do. It was something I was able to do after, I mean, you guys know me and Mason's background. You know my background in general. I spent some time overseas, that other sort of thing. So it was something for me to do after I got out, and it was something for Mason to do too.
Hmm. Well. Um. Okay. Last question. If you could pick anybody to have a rivalry with, who would it be?
To a legend that I'd like to get into the ring with, Rock.
Who?
The Rock. I'd like to get into the ring with the Rock.
Oh, okay. Rock, just know if you're watching this, he's coming for you. uh,
I mean, he's already
so,
fought one You Can't See Me man, so I don't think he wants to fight another.
yeah. Um. Anyway, thank you for coming on.
Oh, it was my pleasure. My
We,
pleasure.
ladies and gentlemen, remember to go watch Rocky on PXT. Watch Slade, PXT. Fridays. Don't know what time. 6 o'clock,
Six
5 o'clock,
o'clock, somewhere around
six
that.
o'clock. Yeah. Just check it out on Twitch. We'll eventually be coming back to YouTube, I think.
The
It's
edited shows go on YouTube. The
oh, okay.
the sh-
Yeah.
yeah
Go ahead. You can promote it.
yeah the edited shows go on YouTube. PXE stays on Twitch for now, But the YouTube channel is also going to have other things that the big boss man is doing. So like Fortnite, all those other things. And it's also gonna be the home of the edited shows. So if you want to see things with music, you go to YouTube, Silent Hunter, or just type in PXT Wrestling and you'll find it.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, remember to hit that follow button, notification bell, and check me out on YouTube at Stormblade5057. And remember, keep fighting, cause havoc, and if you're not hardcore enough, you know where the door is. Remember, stay frosty and cause havoc. We'll see you next time for the Stillman Podcast. Peace out, y'all.